This morning, I want to encourage you to sow seeds with abandon, not knowing where they will land and what will happen. To find opportunities to just simply put God in that space. If I was the sower, do I sow with so much careless abandon as the sower in this story? Or am I much more careful about the seeds that I sow? Do I make a judgment on who I think would receive the message of Jesus and then tell them about Jesus? Do I make a judgment about whether I think you would be open to hearing the word of God and then only tell you plant a seed there? I think I do. I think we all do. We don't take those seeds of faith, our seeds, and the word of God and just push them out into the world and just see what happens. Some may take, some may not. Is this parable challenging us to put the word of God wherever we may be and may travel? That we mustn't be so precise and judgmental about where seeds of faith are actually going to grow. In one of the previous congregations that I ministered in, I used to run a holiday club. And so we would have run about 100 kids that would come to the holiday club each day through the week. And when we did leaders training, and this is leaders, I'm not talking about adults, I'm talking about teenagers who would be the leaders for the week, I would have a chat with them and I'd say to them, this week we're going to be doing this is our theme and blah, 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 and all of that kind of stuff. And I'd say, we are planting seeds of faith in these young children. That is what we're doing this week. We're simply introducing them to the idea of Jesus in a fun, non-threatening kind of way. And that week goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Friday, there would be an opportunity in which we would do praise and worship, and the children would have an opportunity to respond by giving their lives to Jesus. So we would do it. We would say, if anybody wants to know more about Jesus or wants to give their life to Jesus or wants to love Jesus more and that kind of thing, during this praise and worship session, you can go out through the door and somebody will be there to pray with you and to talk with you a little bit more about this. Now, even though we had 100 children, there probably was only maybe, if there were 10, that was a lot. But before the start of that day, I would say to the leaders, because I'd seen in previous years that they felt despondent, I would say to them, it doesn't matter how many children come to Jesus on the Friday. It doesn't matter how many choose to leave the venue and go and speak with you or with me, and that the seeds of faith have been planted. And maybe they are not ready to be cultivated yet. But the Lord is working with them. And maybe they need a few more opportunities of people speaking into their lives, that they will then be able to take that step and to give their life to Jesus and to choose to follow him. This morning, I want to encourage you to sow seeds with abandon, not knowing where they will land and what will happen. To find opportunities to just simply put God in that space.